there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Jaguar Wright and Jay-Z. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in my description box. So as you know, if you've been living under a rock, Jay-Z's been in the news quite a bit lately. And Jaguar Wright has been in the news quite a bit lately, right? But most importantly, Jaguar Wright, her popularity sort of exploded in terms of people knowing her name and knowing who she is and knowing a little bit information about her, courtesy of the interview that she did with Piers Morgan. That, of course, was when Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Spiro, went into action, had, Piers Morgan retract the portion of the interview with Jaguar Wright that referenced anything trying to tie Jay-Z and Diddy together. Well, recently, since then, I think there's been a couple of YouTubers that had mentioned that their channels had been stricken and things like that, that had most of their highest viewed videos were the videos that Jaguar Wright was on their platforms for. So fast forward to about, I want to say like a week or so ago, a week-ish ago, Jaguar Wright apparently went on some platform and was now denying some of the allegations that she made about Jay-Z, and is claiming that there was AI interference and that something was manipulated with some of the things that she was making claims about as it pertained to Jay-Z. And that, set off a firestorm, right? Because basically you're putting into, the credibility and the integrity now of the YouTubers' platforms that you've gone on and made these initial allegations. So now they're looking crazy, like, okay, you went on my platform and said X, Y, and Z is fact, right? So this is just a little bit of backstory, right? So fast forward to a couple of days ago. Now the rumor is, because Jaguar Wright is now sort of backtracking certain things about Jay-Z, that she's being paid off by Roc Nation, and that allegedly she got a six-figure check, that she got anywhere between $100,000 and $300,000 to retract her statements. What? and I still have not seen the paperwork, by the way, you guys. I have not seen the receipts, by the way, that validates that information. I think it's really as simple as this. I think there's multiple things at once going on. Two things can be true. Has some of the things that Jaguar Wright said about Diddy check out? Yes. Has things Jaguar Wright said about other celebrities been completely off base and completely outrageous? Yes. Has there been some things that Jaguar Wright has said about other celebrities that have been so, like, you've put 20 on 10. You were okay with the original story, but then when you said something outlandish on top of that, then it was less believable, right? Yes. Do I think Jay-Z and or Roc Nation and or Alex Spiro had sent her a check between $100,000 or $300,000 or even a penny to say, shut it up, shut it down? No. No, I do not. I do think Jaguar Wright is aware that eyeballs are on her that are close to Jay-Z's people. And maybe people, what they've done since the explosion of, the Piers Morgan interview going viral, I'm sure what resulted in, those platforms that were being struck and everything else that had high viewership of Jaguar Wright on there was probably Jay-Z's people, allegedly going back to look on YouTube to see what she said in the past about Jay-Z and other celebrities and what these allegations were and everything else. I definitely think somebody talked to her and somebody might have sent her a cease and desist or something. I don't think she got paid off. That makes zero sense. Because essentially, that could come out in court. Because
you know, as of now, there's still an active case. There's still an active lawsuit that Jay-Z was just added to from the one that was filed a couple of months ago involving the minor and Diddy. So any type of payoff would have to come out in court, and that would be a slam dunk for Busby's legal team to say, hey, Roc Nation is paying off people. And then there's rumors on whether or not Jaguar Wright is going to be utilized on Busby's team for a potential witness or whatever. I don't know if that's a good idea. Because essentially you would have to not perjure yourself, whether it's in a deposition or otherwise, if there was anything that you potentially embellished or exaggerated in terms of your dealings with Jay-Z. Here's the other thing I want to talk about as well. Because I think there's something else going on too that really has nothing to do with this case in particular. Like I said, whatever the outcome of this case is going to be, it's going to be. I still think it's a warning more than anything else to Jay-Z than it is anything else, because of the simple fact that the countersuit that Jay-Z's team filed against Busby and the law firm and everything else essentially alluded to there's going to be more cases coming, and that the demand letter that was sent basically alluded to more than just this particular case involving both men and women. So I definitely think, depending on whatever does or doesn't happen with this case, that there's something else bigger that's happening down the pipe. But what I'm concerned about is it seems as though it's not so much that people, you know, how certain people are reporting this is they're basically under the old, well, you know, Jay-Z did X, Y, and Z for me, so there's no way he could have done any of this type of stance. And I don't understand this logic, you guys, because for me, it's like this. I have no ties to these celebrities. I don't know these celebrities personally, right? Have I interacted with celebrities before? Yes. Have I talked with celebrities before, met celebrities, took pictures with them? Yes. Do I know them on a personal level? No. Am I going to compromise my morals and integrity to not report on them or to not report a story because I'm worried about something? No. If it's something that is factual, that is being reported on a reputable media outlet, that's fair game to report on it. But this notion where we're just not going to believe anything about certain celebrities because you like them or you've had personal dealings with them, I'm not of that mindset, you guys. I can't, what? Here's the thing as it pertains to Jay-Z, right? People keep referencing the fact that you have been, you know, you were at one point in time close with R.KELLY, and this was after the first case of R.KELLY's that had video receipts of R.KELLY and alleged underage black women. You still did 2 albums with him and a tour after that. There were several celebrities who still worked with R.KELLY after all of that, you guys. So miss me now with the fake outrage about R.KELLY and that you have to distance yourself with R.KELLY and I can't believe this, when there was video receipts out there 20 plus years ago of what he was doing, nearly 30 years ago of what he was doing, and y'all continue to work with him and make hits with him because he was making y'all money. And then there's receipts of you working with Harvey Weinstein, of you doing some production things together. Harvey Weinstein gets caught up and gets exposed, right? And R.KELLY gets exposed, right? Now we fast forward, now we're on to Diddy, right? There's at least 30 years of pictures, of videos, of dealings. Diddy even saying in interviews how close and practically family you guys are. How he's one of a few people that is allowed to call Diddy by his government name. and your attorney comes out and says that pulls the Mariah Carey, I don't know her, I don't know Diddy. Yeah, we may have been in a picture or two, but that's just because we were at the same award show. No. There's more pictures and video of you I can argue with Diddy than there is with you with your own family. Let's not do this. And then, you know, you falling out with Dame Dash, you falling out with Kanye, and pull the whole, I don't know them either, I don't know them, they don't exist to me, da-da-da-da-da. It makes people more suspicious, you guys. And it's not necessarily this case in particular. That's the issue at hand. It is the fact that you're trying to convince a public of people that these close ties to all these people that have all gotten caught, have all gotten locked down and locked up, that you are a squeaky clean person. It's not about whether this particular case happened, right? Because this is a very damaging case in terms of the involvement of not just a minor, but SA allegations. It's nothing to take lightly at all. But the thing is, if your own attorney is saying, hey, there's more cases coming, there's more allegations against my client coming, what was the end game here with the aggressive approach? That if this quickly went away, that this meant whatever potential future cases were going to come down the pike were also going to go away? Like, I'm trying to understand what the strategy here is. But the thing of it is that there are a lot of people who now, with this aggressive approach that the attorney took, now is looking back at Jay-Z and is like, okay, what are we doing now? What are we trying to hide now? And that is where people are concerned. Because before, when the interview came out with the accuser and there was inconsistencies in the story, people were like, oh, you know, we know she's lying on Jay-Z, we know this is all a lie, they're just trying to add his name into this to have another high profile celebrity to make this thing with Diddy stick, da-da-da-da-da. But now that the judge has come out and said, hey, I don't like the practice that this attorney is doing, please let the proper protocol of the judicial process take the route it's going to take. Now people are flip-flopping again. And it's like, why can't people just simply follow the case and follow the facts and not take whatever your personal thing is with Jay-Z? Oh, Jay-Z did so much for me, so I can never believe anything wrong about them. What? And that's the same thing people said about Bill Cosby. People said that, about Diddy. They said that about all these people, about how charitable they are, how they've helped people out of a bind, how they've donated, thousands and millions of dollars to schools, to organizations. There's good in everybody, you guys. But it tells me something also, that you are willing to remain close to these same people who are all behind bars, but you. And it's not so much that you did what they're being accused of, as much as it is, we're supposed to believe that you are just this image of perfection. And you just happen to work with these corrupt people. But like I said with R.KELLY, you worked with R.KELLY after the trial. After Ignition came out. You went on a tour with him. You did 2 albums with him. After the video of the alleged, whatever took place in the video was released. What came out there was put out there in these streets, you guys. So you're telling me you saw all of this, you were aware of all of this, and you still wanted to do 2 albums with him, and the people are trying to figure out, okay, like what are we missing? That is why so many people are like, how are you friends with all these people? And it is what it is. Nobody's trying to destroy anybody. Let's make that clear. We obviously know the business ties, the business relationships that Jay-Z has. Nobody is trying to just disparage somebody's character or take somebody down. But there's been a lot of people, even before Jay-Z's name was added to this lawsuit, there had been a lot of people who had been speculating for quite some time that something was about to happen, that something was about to come down. And now, more than ever, especially with what Jay-Z's attorney was alluding to in that countersuit, it seems like, 2025 is about to be something serious. And we need to see what these other allegations or whatever else is going to come down the pipe that is going to blow this whole thing open. But I think it's unfair to just assume if you've had some type of personal dealings with some of these celebrities that they're just exempt from any type of criticism, any type of reporting on what's going on their cases and all this and that. And it's a big conspiracy to just take out the black men and da-da-da-da-da. No. Because here's the other side of it too. Is if you're a good person and you didn't embark in the things that Diddy and R.KELLY and Bill Cosby have been accused of, then none of these allegations should be an issue then. You would come out victorious. But the thing is, there is something that has yet to be discovered that I do think is not going to put some of these celebrities in the best light. And I think they're using this particular case as a front to try to get in front of whatever the smoking gun is. Because I don't believe this case is the smoking gun. I believe something else is. But the aggressive approach and claiming that you do not know Diddy just basically raised very many eyeballs. Like what is happening? So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.